Hey, everybody. Welcome to Saturday Morning Coffee with your host, Reese Boyd. Just kidding. Anyway, guys, we have an update on the big case here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Reed County. You all saw the shows. You all saw the drops of the GOP Pirates and the corruption and the collusive nature to take out the duly elected GOP of Reed County and throughout the state. We have an update. We just left court not long ago, and what a shit show we're dealing with here. Arg, Tommy, I don't have everything set up, so I don't know what y'all saying on Getter right now. I apologize. I don't have anything set up because it's just an update. So we went into court today. The judge kind of looked at everybody and said, holy crap, because we the people, filled that courtroom, albeit not that big, but you filled that courtroom to standing room only because you went there, you showed up, and you stood up for something. And the judge walked out there and was like, whoa. We had the two sides. The lawyer for the HCGOP, duly elected, went out there and put our case up saying that really this is he didn't say garage sale, but he said this is about tables and chairs and things like that when they don't have a right to these things, including but not limited to the financial records, because the records, the banking account itself is not in the lawsuit because it would be above the $7,500 window for it to be in magistrate court, would have to go to civil court. He brought up a lot of the inconsistencies of a poorly written argument to go to magistrate court. Then Reese Boyd III, Esquire, got up and did his soliloquy. I really can't tell you what he said because it was a whole bunch of nothing. And then the judge looked at the situation. He kept reading through everything, and he goes, this is magistrate court. I adjudicate, people arguing over a hairdryer or something. He's like, I'm looking through the complaint here, and it seems like 1 through 3 I could probably adjudicate, but all the way to 18 I'm not sure. Have you guys talked at all? Blah blah blah. Now, mind you, our county chairman Roger Slagle actually asked for a continuance to be able to have negotiation discuss, and the judge denied it. So when we went into the court, they did their soliloquies. The judge is looking through the complaint, and he said, do you guys want to take a few minutes and go off into a room and talk? So they did that. They went and tried to figure out some understanding. And I do know what was said in there because I had, our own officials that were in the room tell me. And after we talked to a lawyer, but I'm not going to go into that because I don't know that it's in my purview to put that out there. So I do know this, that the vice chairman of the GOP Pirates, Rob Visconti, got up and left the room, was upset. And the guy in the gold lame, the EC for, I guess he'd be the executive pirate for the GOP Pirates, Mike Caton, he ran out of the room too, left the room angry about something that I do know, and they were called on the carpet on some things that they didn't like it. So where does that leave us? So when it went back to the judge and the two attorneys went and spoke to the attorney or the judge, it was then decided that we're going to continue this till January 3rd. And why is that a win for the duly elected? Because everybody out there and all of their proxies, all but not limited to this guy right here, the guy that says, Roger, you got what you wanted, a court decision on January 9th. The courts will decide on who is right and who is wrong on the HCGOP debacle. There it is right there. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, Mr. Bound, that didn't happen because that's not even why we went to court. We went to court for tables and chairs. The garage sale of the HCGOP. You can't make this up. You really can't make this up. A whole bunch of other stupid happened, but I just don't want to drag it through the dirt right now. I was not told by the judge that we're not allowed to say anything. I was not told by the attorney to not say anything. I'm going to continue, and I just want to let you all know a special is coming up. So look for it. Look for a special that's coming up because new whistleblower and new affidavits have been brought to me And by golly, are they amazing. I will have it. I am going to get it. I am going to peruse it, go through it, figure it out, put a show together. I will let you all know, give you a heads up of when that special and what that special is about, because it's so far reaching. It's ridiculous. And I appreciate all of you that are sitting at home going, you know what? This wasn't right, and I need to get it out there, because what we're dealing with is absolute evil of people that have zero morality or zero humility. And sometimes those people need to be taught a lesson. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue to put it out. Come hell or high water. They'll get me someday, just not today. So that being said, we, the GOP, we the people that showed up, and we the people that represented today with Roger Slagle, in fact, got a win by taking us to where they needed to circle the wagons and realize that this isn't what they think it's going to be, but it is what it isn't. So they got called on the carpet for their stupid. Now they got to go circle the wagons and come up with something new. And I have a funny feeling that in their best interest to find a way to settle this before we go back to court, because after Ken Richardson, and I've got some new friends that are going to come on board to adjudicate based on their profession. And we're going to continue doing this until these people that put out 2 years worth of Telegram information in regards to good people and thought that they were in some special group. And then they decided to walk into a courtroom today and try to back that up. It's not going to happen, and because at the end of the day, it is we the people. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your update from the garage sale, the fight for the garage sale, the HCGOP and the GOP Pirates. Tonight, I ask all of you, if you have that conservative bone in your body and you believe that this corruption is wrong, you show up tonight at HTC Auditorium at 6 o'clock, I believe, is check-in. If I'm wrong, somebody put it in the chat. 6 o'clock, we are having the HCGOP duly elected County of Ories meeting tonight. We welcome all. Please have a seat. Come on in. Unless you're a pirate that's been out there just trying to start trouble. And what did they say? Pour gas on the fire? Because I'm a fireman. That's not going to happen. Anywho, 5:30 check-in. Thank you, Tommy. 5:30 check-in. We'll see you all at the HTC Auditorium for the duly elected and we the people HCGOP meeting. I can't wait to see you all, shake some hands, have some fellowship, and start fighting the good fight for this county, state, and country. Ladies and gentlemen, show up, stand up, speak up. It's your republic. Fight for it.